In the beginning, our ancestors learned from experience. Sometimes this was good. Sometimes this was bad.
Berries. Berries. Like berries. Oh.
And sometimes it was very bad.
Good kitty. Good kitty. Hey kitty. Here kitty. Oh, bad kitty. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Bad.
Eventually, humans developed the ability to tell and to understand stories to share information. Those that listened survived.
Berries. Berries. Like berries.
Hey y'all, don't eat them berries. I heard they make you sick.
While those that did not, over time, storytelling has evolved into a way to entertain, to share knowledge, and to advance our species. Sometimes these stories take the form of a song. And this is a story about one of those songs.
Hi, I'm Barley. I live here in Payette Lake. It sure looks pretty, doesn't it? But it doesn't always look like this. Over Christmas, I went to visit my cousin Nessie. She lives in Scotland. And when I came home, the lake was covered in ice. I know, right? Anyway, I missed my mom. Her name is Charlie. You might know who she is. And I couldn't wait to get back in the lake to see her. As you might imagine, water is pretty important to sea monsters like me. Oh, didn't I mention I'm a sea monster? Silly me. Anyway, I came down to the lake every week, all spring, to see if I could get back in yet. And I wrote down how things looked and where I could find water in case this happened again, which I hope not. To help me remember, I wrote everything into a song and asked my good friend Brian to help me sing it. I'd like to stay and watch, but the ice is gone and my mom is calling. Enjoy! Bye-bye!
I was a young man, and I was looking for a drink. It was January, sometime around the 17th, and I went out into the lake, but the lake was frozen still, and I said, man, how am I gonna get my fill? I took my shovel out, and I dug into the sand, and the snow was light, and the water close at hand, and the water's 4 degrees. So I dropped down to my knees and I drank until I had my fill. I was a young man and I was looking for a drink. It was Valentine's Day, February the 14th, and I went out into the lake, but the lake was frozen still, and I said, man, how am I gonna get my fill? I took my shovel out and I dug into the beach, but the snow was deep and the water hard to reach. So I went and found a spring, water flowing from the hill, and I drank until I got my fill. I was a young man and I was looking for a drink. They said beware the Ides of March, 'cause the lake's getting rain. So I went down into the lake, but the lake was frozen still, and I said, man, how am I gonna get my fill? I took my shovel out and I moved some snow around, and underneath the ice a little water's what I found, and it was close to 0 degrees. So So I fell onto my knees and I drank until I got my fill.
As the seasons change, the water moves around. You find it in the snow, under the ice, and on the ground. As you move through the calendar and time, the water is always there to find.
Well, in the middle of March, I went down to the lake to drink. I found water floating all around on the ground. Puddles on the street and water in the streams, and I said, it feels like it's getting close to spring. Well, in the 1st of April, I found water everywhere. It wasn't hard to see, it was here and it was there. All my friends came from miles around, and we drank the water from the ground. And
As the seasons change, the water